We meet a lady who once worked for Richard Branson and has now established a new interior design company. I'm dying to know why you stopped working for Richard Branson.
There comes a time when you really want to get back to doing something for yourself, and I'd worked in the industry for more than 10 years. It was incredible. I travelled hugely, and I just think the time was right for me to go back to interior design, which was my first passion.
How was Inked Decor born?
A very good friend of mine who subsequently became my business partner, she had this amazing idea of doing fabric and wallpaper and paint, all incorporated so that if you, as the person on the street, wanted to redo your home, you could go and choose everything, all tonally, readily paired for you, and so Inked Decor was born. We work directly with the man on the street. We work with interior designers, architects, anybody who finds our product interesting.
Should I buy furniture in the colour I love?
I think once you know where you're going with your whole interior, what mood you're wanting to create, it's always better to start with a blank canvas and build slowly. So if you're only changing accents, that's definitely the way to go. I don't believe in advocating that one should buy big, expensive items in different colours, because you get tired of things and you want to be able to keep the bulk of what you've bought, the expensive things, and then just change the smaller items.
Describe the style of this gorgeous house you live in.
First of all, because I just love everything French, I kind of related to being a French-style farmhouse with, you know, the high ceilings and just having this lightness. It's very much a shabby, chic kind of look, but very pared down. We're not, our home is not a museum. It's very much lived in.
Why the unpolished concrete floors?
We love our animals, and from that point alone, it is much easier to keep a home clean if you don't have carpets, etc. So we decided the concrete look suited us, it suited our lifestyle, and it works with the whole ethos of the house. You know, it's not a fancy house, and I just love concrete floors.
Tell us about your beautiful chandeliers.
When we started planning the whole interior and the double volume, I started looking at chandeliers, and of course the prices were absolutely exorbitant, and I came up with this idea with my daughter that we would make our own beaded chandeliers. And so we bought all the beads, we had them shipped in from Umhlanga beachfront, and we threaded, and Connie, our housekeeper, helped us. So for 3 months we made these 2 chandeliers.
What's your tip for bathrooms?
Definitely in a bathroom you have to first make sure that it's warm, especially in winter. So underfloor heating would be great. Heated towels, particularly in Johannesburg, so we need the heated towel rails. And then ample storage, because you don't want stuff standing around on your countertops, brushing teeth, etc., and water splashing all over the place.
When is wallpaper required, and can you put it up anywhere?
Wallpaper has become so fashionable again in the last few years that it's just wonderful to be able to apply it. And you know, nothing is forever. You can change it. If after a year you don't like the design or you don't like the color, it's as easy as stripping and redoing.
This is your son's room. Why the teapot collection?
You know, as a little girl, my mum always made tea in a teapot. So it's just become, that's how I associated my tea, by having pretty teapots from a very young age. And what's the point of having a cup of tea if you can't have it out of a nice teapot? Yeah, so that's how I came to start collecting beautiful teapots.
Nice. What advice would you give to a clueless decorator like me?
Start with what you've got, keep it very basic and simple, and build from there. Keep a very simple palette and introduce color and texture as you go along.